froze everything up, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm doing this live, so I can't go into airplane mode because that'll mess things up too. So here we go. Kosher Mafia from Mad Cave, issue number 2. Lawful from Boom, issue number 4. I'm going to try and get through this before somebody else tries to call me. This is Lipstick Clicker, but this is the Execution Posse Holdings. It's an exclusive book. Now, this is a fun one. Oh my gosh, this is actually a really, really good one. Hang on to your hats. Mark Spears Monsters #1. So Mark Spears has recently done some greetings, Wellbore. Hope you can hear me. Mark Spears has done some cool Spawn covers lately. I'm really digging what he's doing here. He's doing the covers, he's doing the writing, he's doing the interiors. We have all our classic monsters here. Hyde, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, Frankenstein's Monster, Wolfman, and the Mummy. Great, beautiful cover, really well done. Here's the, I think they called this the Dripping Blood cover. Look at this wicked good Infinity Gauntlet homage. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Just love it. Here is an homage to Hulk 340. So good. These are amazing. Here's the Bride of Frankenstein. And then there is a foil flip cover as well, which looks amazing. So good, so good. I thought this was the Masked Marcher, but it's the Masked Mocker, Yiddish for big shot. So this is issue #1 from Dark Horse, clearly a wrestling themed comic. We've had a lot of those lately. This is Moon Man, issue #4. So I don't know, it's a C cover. I think we were just, I don't know if the cover was delayed and it just came out or what, but Moon Man, issue #4, C cover. Hey, can somebody just give me a thumbs up? Make sure it's working. I see Wellbore has said, hey. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me out there. Just give me an okay or something like that there. We just seem to be constantly... Oh, thank you very much. We just seem to be constantly having troubles with social media lately. Don't know who we upset. Multiversus, which I think is kind of a their cartoon characters versus their superhero characters. So we have a pretty cool cross section of all their mainstream and probably fringe cartoon characters. Pretty cool. What's that? Adventure Time, Tom and Jerry, etc. Pretty fun. There is your C cover. I dug this Batman cover. I thought that was pretty great from the Multiversus. And then that is a 1 in 25 for Multiversus issue #1. We are getting close to the bottom of the pile, I promise you. Negaduck issue #8. That is your A cover from Mr. J. Lee. I thought this was a pretty fun cover. It is a D cover. Then we have Paranoid Gardens, issue #3, A and B. Again, that's the writer on that is Gerard Way, who lead singer of My Chemical Romance, and has written quite a few comics over the years, so that's pretty cool. Power Fantasy issue #2. I read issue #1. It was actually quite enjoyable, I must say. Pretty good indeed. And that is the B cover. Then we have Power Rangers Infinity, issue #1. Then we have Powerpuff Girls, issue #3. From that Alien books, if you see here, it's Alien books and Valiant Resurgence of the Valiant Universe, part 1 of 4. There is a B cover, and there is an awesome homage cover. Love it. Oh, and then there was also a Virgin cover as well. Then we've got, I just started watching more of this last night, Rick and Morty, Youth in Rick, Rick Volt, issue number 2A, B, and look at this great summer cover. Yeah, it's a great homage cover. Then we have Sir, number 2. Then we have Sonic the Hedgehog, number 73. And Soul Taker, issue number 3. I told you it's a big week. It's kind of crazy. There's so many books this week. Spawn, Salmon Twitch, number 6. Spawn Case Files, Spawn, Salmon Twitch, Case Files, issue number 6. Spawn Rat City, issue number 6. Spawn Violator, issue number 1 of 6. Looking forward to that. Spider Boy Annual 1, part of the Infinity Watch tie-in. Here is your B cover for it. Not bad. And here is your C cover. Pretty great. Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood, issue number 2. That's a lot of black and white. And guess what? Suddenly, all things Spider-Man, Venom, Null are popping off for absolutely no reason whatsoever. That's kind of an homage to that John Byrne Spectacular Spider-Man number 101. Great cover nonetheless. And I thought this was a really nice one in 25 for issue number 2. Then we got Spider Society issue number 2. Great 2099 Spider-Man on there. I love that version of Spider-Woman. Lots of fun. Here is your C cover, again with 2099. Another fun book, because I think we're getting kind of a Ghost Rider versus Ghost Rider versus Ghost Rider versus Ghost Rider to the end of time. Who will be the boss? We got issue number 1 there. We got this is a great Scotty Young cover. Nice. Again with the Derek Chew cover, Ghost Rider. Who is this? Oh, that's a Stormbreakers. That's a Vicentini. Look at this Gist cover. So good. And then the one in 25. Fun. Next up, Star Wars High Republic Adventures, number 10. A century before the Acolyte. Then we got, the last issue of Darth Vader. So we just had Star Wars 50. Now we have Star Wars Darth Vader 50. So there's your A cover. There's kind of the movie scene cover. That was a great scene, by the way. And that's the connecting cover. So Star Wars 50 had Luke with a saber. And I thought that was a pretty cool connecting cover idea. Who is this? Oh, Rod Reese cover. And Princess Leia cover. And the one in 25, I believe, from Zhang. All right, I promise we're getting to the end of this box. There is a lot. And then we still have some toys after this, so I do apologize. Superman number 18, A cover. A Guillaume March B cover. A phenomenal Zatanna cover. More Zatanna cover. The Nicola Scott collection of Supermen, and the one in 25 cover, again featuring Zatanna. Next up, a new Turtles book, TMNT Mutant Nation. So that's issue 1. That's issue 1A. That's the B cover. Casey Jones cover, C cover. I think that was a 40th anniversary cover. I think that's a 1 in 10 cover for Mutant Nation. Since we're on the Turtles, let's just finish off with TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures, issue number 17. Next up, I think it's going to be a big book this week. The Moon is Following Us from Daniel Warren Johnson. We have issue number 1. I don't know if there are any other B covers, C covers, because they didn't send them to us. That's all right. It's a pretty big week anyway. Next up, Thundercats Chitara, issue number 3, A cover. It's a pretty great cover. Boom, and wait for this homage. Pow! X-Men number 137. I love it. It's always one of my favorite issues, one of my favorite covers. I just loved it for no reason whatsoever. So to do an homage, you are ringing my bell. And I think this was like a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive or something of that nature. All right. Then we got Tin Can Society, issue number 1 of 9. We got Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Land of the Giants, issue 2 of 3. We got Transformers number 1. Like, what? This is 8th printing. And if you think that's ridiculous, stay tuned. Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. This is the graphic novel collecting the first story arc, the first 6 issues. Next up, if you like that Ultimate Spider-Man, we got more. This is Ultimate Spider-Man number 7. This is our second printing. More Ultimates, you say? All right. Ultimate X-Men number 7A. This Wes Craig B cover. This C cover was pretty cool. And a Momoko. And then the 1 and 25. Which leads us to Ultra Mega. We're on you, so you know we're almost at the end. Ultra Mega number 1. Okay, yeah. It's been going on for a while. Cool image story. But look at that cover, hey? A Mignola, Mike Mignola B cover. If you're a Mignola fan, and there's many people out there who are, you probably didn't have this one on your bingo card. Then we got the 1 in 10 of that Mignola cover as well. All right, we are coming to the end. I keep saying that, but it's a crazy big week. Venom War number 1, that's a second printing. Venom War Lethal Protectors, issue number 1, A cover. Seems like we got the whole symbiote team there. Issue number 1, the B cover. Then we got Venom War Deadpool, number 1, A cover. Number 1, B cover. And then we got Venom War Venomous, number 2, the A cover. Looks like a Chew cover again. And then this B cover. I really like this idea of Mary Jane as kind of the Black Widow, and her costume is kind of a combination of Black Widow and Spider-Man. Pretty cool. All right, now I talked about the ridiculous Transformers number of printings. Well, watch this. Void Rivals number 1, 10th printing. That's the A cover. That's the B cover. See how you have half the person or a combination of the two? There you have them on the whole cover. Then you have the other person on the C cover. Then you have this, I'm going to assume, a D cover. Then an E cover. Probably an F cover. You get the idea. These are all Void Rivals number 1, 10th printings. And that one's probably my favorite, with Starscream buried in the sand. If you can remember all the way back to issue 1 of Void Rivals, when everybody lost their mind, the beginning of the Energon universe. Walking Dead number 97, Walking Dead Deluxe number 97, Witchblade number 3A, and a beautiful David Mack B cover. Oh my gosh. Oh, Earl Stanley, I'm sorry. That's a little embarrassing. I said Starscream and it's Jetscream. Oh, I may just have to give you the store. Wolverine Deep Cut number 3. That's the A cover. That is the B cover. Then we got Wonder Woman number 13. Absolute Power tie-in. Pretty cool A cover. But check out this Art Germ B cover of Wonder Girl. Wow, what an amazing job. Crazy good. This C cover is Fiardo Jr. No bad work there. Now look at this Nicola Scott cover again. Holy, I'm loving those. And then a 1 in 25 with Wonder Woman and Robin. All right, that was W. We're on W, so really, there's not that much left. The Writer, issue number 3. Starting our X stuff, we got X Factor number 2, A cover, as well as the B cover, as well as the C cover, as well as this amazing Polaris 1 in 25. Oh man, that's a beauty right there. Woo! X-Men number 4. Beautiful Juggernaut cover, but wait. J. Scott Campbell doing the White Queen. These are so good. Look at even her reflection, the top of her head reflecting. He's done an amazing job with every one of these covers, every issue. We got the Godzilla cover for number 4. We've got the Stormbreaker cover for X-Men number 4. And then this is the 1 in 25 featuring Juggernaut. Some reorders we got in. Crisis on Infinite Earths number 5, the foil. Here's that G.I. Joe 309 that we were shorted all our copies that one week. Here was a prismatic for Gotham City Sirens that we were missing. And then the Justice Society of America number 11, the Tony Harris cover. We do have some other whatchamacallits reorders. I just forgot to grab them for this video as though it wasn't long enough. Okay, we're going to jump over to toys quickly before somebody calls again. I'm going to move this box out of the way because some of these are a little big. We got Ripster this week for Street Sharks. Pretty cool. We got Calendar. It's not a toy, but it's useful nonetheless. 16-month Across the Spider-Verse calendar. Pretty good. Now, this I thought was awesome. DC Mega Figure of Darkseid. Oh, so good. So big. So much plastic. So much plastic. Unfortunately, it looks like you might have a dislocated shoulder in this particular package. We'll find out. This was Super 7 Ultimates. They've had Joe Waves. They've had a lot of licensed stuff. This is their first crack at their own figures, I believe. And this one is pretty good. Cortex Commander. Yeah, that's a brain. And then he's got Revolver, a World Globe. If you're set on world domination, you got to know what you're looking for. I bet that opens and you can make yourself a nice whiskey soda. Looks like something has escaped there. Different hands. A staff, because all good leaders need a staff. Look at that pigeon with a brain as well. Oh, I think there's like a lit cigarette in there somewhere, if I recall. Oh, it's right in his hand. I missed it right there. Lit cigar. So good. So good. I got to get down so I can get more of these toys. All right. We've got a 2-pack of Wolverine and Spider-Man. Pretty good. Kind of in Fantastic Four outfits. That's pretty phenomenal. We've got a Darth Sidious Black Series. I love it. We've got, for Transformers lovers, we have a Decepticon Soldier. Pretty sweet. And last set of toys, but certainly not the least, we've got this Spider-Man Marvel Select, the video game version. Pretty sweet. He's got a cell phone. I think that's is that Tracy? All right. And for classified, we've got Naugahyde. Oh, I can't wait to open one of these. That is a great figure. Oh, so much good stuff. So much stuff. I love it. And we probably got some more stuff, but this was probably my favorite this week. The Stinger, which is the Cobra version of the Vamp. Pretty great stuff. Anyway, folks, thank you very, very much for tuning in. I'll have to figure out how we can do a live video and not receive phone calls to interrupt. But hopefully next week is not that big of a week. This is a crazy big week. Bring your allowance, bring your brother and sister's allowance. Go to your mom's purse, see what kind of change you can find in there, because I feel like you're really going to need it this week. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If there is something, what'd you call me, Earl Stanley? Can you see my belly in this video? Is it sticking out? Like, that's it right there. If there is something else that you've seen in this video that you do want, please avoid disappointment. Please do make a claim in this video. There's no guarantees that it'll still be in the store when you do get here, so it's just the safest thing to do. Thank you, as always. We do appreciate your time, and we also look forward to seeing you in our next video.